It is time now to go inside out as we welcome in Vince Mercogliano, who covers the Rangers for lowhud.com. And Vince, after struggling against the Senators and Capitals, what sparked the Rangers offense on Sunday?
Eamon, I really thought it started with their defense. Obviously, it got a lot of attention that they got shut out in Washington on Saturday night. And the last couple games, they hadn't been scoring a ton. They had a drought of over 5 periods that they finally broke in the second period tonight where they hadn't scored. But really, if you look at the last couple weeks, it was the defense that I believe had started slipping with this team and was starting to get some notice in the locker room, I believe. And it felt like because they were getting loose defensively, a lot of that was maybe cheating a little bit for offense. Tonight, it felt like they were really patient defensively. They waited, and when their opportunities finally came in the second period, particularly on the power play, they were able to strike. And then once they were able to break through, it felt like there was a sigh of relief, and then you really saw the goals start to come in bunches.
Now, the penalty box was pretty crowded with 14:34 to go in the third period when Mika Zibanejad was hit with a misconduct penalty. What was the key for the Rangers, though, actually grabbing control of the game after that?
Well, it got spicy in the third period, but again, to me, the second period was the turning point in this game. A play that stood out to me was Jacob Trouba, who has been really, as Peter Laviolette said, a warrior for this team all season long. We talked about the defensive lapses that this team had had in recent games, and they had been getting attacked, particularly off the rush. They had been having some costly turnovers that were leading to scoring for the opposition. Well, they had a turnover in the second period. The game was scoreless at the time. Trouba comes back and makes a tremendous defensive play on Trevor Moore, knocks the puck away, knocks the player down to the ice. And shortly after that, the Rangers finally break through with that Mika Zibanejad goal. So I felt like that Trouba defensive play in the second period and then the offense finally getting going right after that, that was really the big turning point in my mind.
All right, no play on words here, but quickly on this one, another solid outing for Jonathan Quick with 25 saves. It might sound silly even asking this, but is he playing his way into getting more starts and taking some time away from Igor Shesterkin?
Well, there's no goalie controversy here, Eamon. We know Igor Shesterkin, a Vezina Trophy winner. He's the number one, no doubt about it. But I do think that Jonathan Quick has clearly reached a level now with this team where you're very confident giving him starts. And I think they're picking a few more spots than maybe they anticipated earlier in the season to get him into these games because he has been really steady. Igor, I think we're still waiting for him to sort of reach that level that we believe he can get to. But Quick has been really from start to finish excellent for the Rangers. And tonight, beating his former team, it really did seem to mean a lot to him. He's been humble about that kind of stuff all season, but you could tell in the locker room afterwards that this one was special for him.
Can't get you to give us any controversy. All right, maybe next time. Rangers are back on Garden Ice Tuesday to face Toronto. Vince Mercogliano, thanks for joining us here on Honda Sports Night.